Good morning, good evening, whoever you are, wherever you are, whatever you might be doing. We wish to welcome you to the Silverlight Show. The Silverlight shines to illuminate that which lies hidden in darkness. For those of you tuning in today, we welcome you in. It's in the news today that Elon Musk is projected to be the world's first trillionaire by 2024. Now, for those of us in the mainstream of society who have trouble making ends meet from day to day and salaries are not going our way, who in their lifetimes might be lucky to see $1 million, we find even the concept of a trillion overwhelming. For one person to command that much fortune just seems unnatural. And let me state firmly, I don't quite fit into the political spectrum. I'm a fiscal conservative, but social liberal. And I do want to see some of that money get spread around. But hear me out. I kind of respect Elon Musk because he hasn't just sat back and, been a trust fund baby and done one thing for his whole life. Elon Musk has taken risks. He's invested in strange exotic technology from Tesla to SpaceX, and supposedly he has another game changer that's coming out. His mind's still going. He's not sitting on his laurels. And that's why I find it hard, even though in the past I have criticized him, I find it hard to call him out. Because he creates jobs. And these are good jobs. These are exactly the sort of jobs that I want to see created. These are jobs employing people in the scientific, technical, math, the STEM areas. And they're relatively well paying. He's not paying them peanuts. His engineers get paid a pretty penny. Because Elon Musk knows he's taking a risk, so he values success. And when people get paid more, they contribute to the local economy. They don't have to buy that value bag of potato chips. They can buy the brand name. They don't have to buy their fruits from the supermarket. They can go to the farmer's market. So, again, it's tough for me because some people are saying, he could be using his money to make the world a better place. And he is. It just depends on your version of better. He is contributing to the world technologically, which, in my opinion, in Silverlight's own opinion, is a better thing than billionaires who buy a sports team and sit back in their private box entertaining their mistress and, the owners of the various sports teams. I think Elon Musk is definitely a head above them. For comparison, let's take Bill Gates. Bill Gates took a risk on a technology. He was a kid. Now, Bill Gates was by no means a poor kid, but he had the opportunity come along. And IBM was trying to release their newest computer, but the operating system they had in mind wasn't ready to go yet. I think it was Oracle. I could be wrong. That's a long time ago. And they asked him to come up with something so they could get their computer out in a matter of months. And Bill Gates came up with DOS, Microsoft DOS, MS-DOS, Disk Operating System. Remember the old C/DOS/ whatever folder you're getting into and manually programming it? If not, you're probably familiar with his next product, Microsoft Windows. If you've had any sort of job in the past 20 years, chances are you've run across Microsoft Windows. Now, Bill Gates took his risks, but then he kind of sat back on his laurels for about 20 years. And during that time, he did nothing but concentrate on his company. And it's not well remembered today, but when Apple was ready to go out of business, Bill Gates gave them a couple $1 million so that they could launch their iPods, iPads, whatever it is, their latest idea, which brought them back from the dead. And the reason Bill Gates did that was so that Steve Jobs would remain competition and he would remain out of an antitrust court. So even when Bill Gates was being generous, he wasn't. Now, in the 2000s, Bill and Melinda Gates have their own little foundation, and they help with charity and stuff like that, which is fitting for a person that is that rich to give something back to the community. But again, that's because he sat back on his hands for so many years, and it was becoming a source of bad press for him. Jeff Bezos, Amazon, he runs his own little space ship kind of stuff, but the difference is he's not really pushing any boundaries. He goes up and he comes down. Elon Musk is ready to travel to other worlds. So, yeah, I can kind of see people willing to take a negative view of Mr. Bezos. Unfortunately, Amazon is the number one game in town. We've seen that script flip before. There used to be this place called Blockbuster Video, and their owner, Wayne Huizenga, who owned the Miami Dolphins. And they were gigantic. Where you're looking right now on this video, just a little bit to the right of your screen, there was a Blockbuster Video. A little bit to the right of your screen, there was a Blockbuster Video. And they're both just past those apartments. Past the apartments across the street, and you would see two Blockbuster Videos pretty much in the frame of the camera angle I have you on now. They're extinct. Taken out by Netflix. Well, Netflix and their own incompetence. And Wayne Huizenga went from this billionaire playboy lifestyle to, well, he's gone now. Let's just leave it at that. Barely remembered. Us older people remember going to the Blockbuster Videos and getting your candy and your movies and your video games for the weekend, and that's the way we used to socialize. Elon Musk is not one of those billionaires who's doing something as a toy. He actually has a motivation. He has said before, and I've documented it on this program, that he does not want to die on Earth. He wants to die on Mars, but not on impact. He's smart enough, he said, not on impact. But, yeah, he has a goal. And that's why, again, it's hard really to fault him. Now, he does take on the personality of a James Bond villain. He's going to leave this planet behind and run Mars like it's his own private fiefdom. He's already said he will not obey the treaties, any Earth treaties. He will not obey any Earth laws. He's going to establish everything for himself. Use cryptocurrency. He's probably going to have indentured labor, so that way you can pay for your passage through the Red Planet through working your debt off. He's not new or unique there. It's been done before. All through the era of colonization, that's how people got around. So he's using a pretty successful model. Still, I can't shake the feeling of the James Bond villain at loose. He's doing good, but all villains will do good. Because villains are rarely cartoonishly evil, twirling the mustaches and having a and laugh. No. James Bond series presents it properly, where they're respectable members of high society and, greetings, Mr. Bond. That kind of thing. And, yeah, Elon Musk definitely fits the bill. He's willing to change his nationality multiple times. He's a South African Canadian who's currently a United States citizen. I mean, is he just trying to collect passports? Sounds like it would be fun if I had the money, but I'm not Elon Musk. So where are we going to draw the line? Is it better to invest in humanity by feeding hungry people, or investing in the future to open new opportunities? I'm going to say both are equally valid. And like him or hate him, Elon Musk is actually opening new opportunities. This Blue Origins, whatever other designs they have, are really short-range spacecraft, whereas Elon Musk is aiming for the stars, quite literally. So with that, let's just sit back and let the man do what he does best. He takes big risks, and he gets big rewards. Not necessarily a popular opinion, but it's the truth. And Silverlight always tries to tell the truth. Once in a while, I might not have the entire truth, but in this case, yes, I'm telling you the truth. We hope you enjoyed this episode of the Silverlight Show. If you did, please hit like, share, subscribe, buy the books, which are the merchandise advertised below, and we hope you have a fantastic day.